Hi, I'm Wright, an accredited nutritionist, and I specialise in helping people all across the world achieve their goals without silly fad diets. And I have a question for you today. Have you ever wondered just what kind of impact alcohol is really having on your health? In this video, we will explore the effects of alcohol on your physical and mental well-being and really shed some light on both the short-term and long-term consequences of alcohol intake. From the rosy cheeks or mild buzz to the potential risks of chronic consumption, we'll delve into the science behind alcohol metabolism and its impact on major organs such as the liver, brain, and heart. I know that there are those of you who enjoy alcohol as part of an active social life, so we'll also discuss strategies for responsible drinking, and I'll provide some tips for minimizing the negative effects on your health, and even a strategy I use to help people dodge the dreaded hangover. So just what are the short-term effects of alcohol on the body? When you take that first sip of alcohol, the effects are almost immediate. Alcohol is quickly absorbed into your bloodstream and begins to affect your brain and central nervous system. Alcohol is known as a depressant, which essentially is a substance which slows down your brain's communication pathways and alters your mood and behaviour. You may feel more relaxed, even a bit euphoric. Basically, you're experiencing a decrease in your inhibitions. But it isn't just our brains that are affected by alcohol, it can also have physical effects on your body. Alcohol can impair your motor skills, making it difficult to walk or talk properly. It can also affect your coordination and reaction time, increasing the risk of accidents and even injuries. Additionally, alcohol can cause dehydration, leading to symptoms such as dry mouth, headaches, and dizziness. While these short-term effects may seem relatively harmless, it's important to remember that excessive alcohol consumption can lead to more serious consequences, not just for the person drinking the alcohol, but also for the people they may interact with. What are the long-term effects of alcohol on the body? Regular and excessive alcohol consumption can have significant long-term effects on your body. One of the major organs affected by alcohol is the liver. When you drink alcohol, your liver works overtime to metabolize and break it down. Over time, this can lead to liver damage and inflammation, increasing the risk of conditions such as liver cirrhosis and alcohol hepatitis. Alcohol also has a detrimental effect on your brain. Prolonged alcohol abuse can lead to a condition known as alcohol-related brain damage, or ARBD. This can result in memory loss, difficulty concentrating, and impaired cognitive function. In severe cases, it can even lead to Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome, a chronic and debilitating brain disorder brought on by long-term thiamine, which is vitamin B1, deficiency caused by excessive long-term alcohol intake. This ultimately leads to irreversible brain damage. Furthermore, alcohol can have a negative impact on your cardiovascular system. Excessive drinking can raise your blood pressure, increasing the risk of heart disease and stroke. It can also weaken the heart muscle, leading to conditions such as alcoholic cardiomyopathy. It's important to understand that long-term effects of alcohol on the body are cumulative. Basically, the more you drink over time, the greater the risk of developing serious health issues. Again, this is why it's critical to drink responsibly and in moderation. Alcohol and mental health. One of the primary reasons those with mental health issues may turn to alcohol is that it provides a temporary escape from stress and anxiety. However, if not directly causing the issues in the first place, alcohol can certainly worsen mental health conditions in the long run. As mentioned, alcohol is a depressant. It affects the neurotransmitters in your brain, including serotonin and dopamine, which play a crucial role in regulating mood and emotions. Regular alcohol consumption can disrupt the delicate balance of these neurotransmitters, leading to an increased risk of mental health disorders such as depression and anxiety. Notably, it can also interfere with sleep patterns, exacerbating existing sleep disorders or causing new ones to develop. Another important point to note is the effect alcohol can have on impairing judgment and decision making. This can make it more difficult to cope with daily stressors and challenges. It can also lead to a vicious cycle where individuals turn to alcohol as a coping mechanism only to find that it worsens their mental health issues over time. Almost like when food is used to soothe, alcohol is used to cope. Now, I know the videos are normally lighthearted, but seriously, if you're struggling with mental health problems, it's so important you get the help you need and move past using alcohol as a solution, because it never fixes problems, it just creates them. What alcohol does to the liver. The liver is one of the hardest working organs in your body, responsible for filtering toxins and metabolizing substances just like alcohol. When you drink alcohol, your liver goes into overtime to break it down and eliminate it from your system. However, excessive or chronic alcohol consumption can overwhelm the liver, which in turn leads to serious health problems. One of the most well-known liver diseases associated with alcohol intake is liver cirrhosis. This condition occurs when healthy liver tissue is gradually replaced by scar tissue, impairing liver function. This condition is irreversible alcohol and can lead to liver failure if left untreated. Alcoholic hepatitis is another liver condition caused by alcohol misuse. It is characterized by inflammation of the liver and can cause symptoms such as jaundice, fatigue, and abdominal pain. If not addressed, alcoholic hepatitis can progress to liver cirrhosis and ultimately liver failure. So it's really, really important to be mindful of your alcohol intake. The role of alcohol in weight gain. Alcohol is not only high in calories, coming in at around 7 calories per gram consumed, but it also affects your body's metabolism and can lead to weight gain. When you consume alcohol, your body prioritizes metabolizing it over other nutrients such as carbohydrates and fats. This means that any excess calories consumed alongside alcohol are more likely to be stored as fat. Considering that the cuisine of choice after a night out is usually some kind of chip, kebab, cheese or burger mix, your body is right in the eye of the perfect storm when it comes to gaining body fat. In addition to how it affects our metabolism and the storage of nutrients, alcohol can also increase your appetite and decrease your inhibition, leading to overeating or even making less healthy food choices. Regular and excessive alcohol consumption can contribute to the development of what we know popularly as the beer belly, but is otherwise known as abdominal obesity. This type of fat deposition is particularly dangerous as it is associated with an increased risk of metabolic syndrome, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and other health problems. If you're trying to maintain a healthy weight or even lose weight, it's important to be mindful of your alcohol consumption. Opt for lower calorie options such as a light beer or spirits mixed with calorie-free mixers. Limit your intake to moderate levels and avoid the chippy after a big night out. Moderation and responsible drinking. If you choose to drink alcohol, it's important to be aware of your limits and know when to stop. Pace yourself and avoid binge drinking, which is defined as consuming a large amount of alcohol in a short period of time. Binge drinking can have serious health consequences and increase the risk of accidents and injuries. Remember, moderate drinking is defined as up to 1 to 3.5 drinks per day. This is roughly between 12.5 to 50 grams of alcohol per day, or between 1.5 to 5.5 units. Another important thing to mention is having a plan for getting home safely if you've been drinking. Never drink and drive, or operate machinery obviously, under the influence of alcohol. By drinking responsibly and in moderation, you can minimize the negative effects of alcohol on your health and enjoy it as part of a balanced lifestyle. Dodging the dreaded hangover. You'll want to start with the electrolytes, more specifically electrolytes and fluids. In addition to this, I also try to tackle some of the potential inflammation with a combination of vitamin C and omega-3s. The vitamin C is also useful in this regard, given it is a powerful antioxidant and it can aid in neutralizing free radicals that cause oxidative damage to your cells. Having a source of protein, be it a protein bar, shake, or a higher protein whole food containing meal, helps to regulate hunger and works to stabilize blood sugar, which often goes a bit skew with after a night out, and thanks to the effects of alcohol itself and the effect it has on our sleep. A final addition to the hangover stack is caffeine. A black coffee really helps to bring you back to the world of the living after a rough night. In conclusion, there's nothing wrong with enjoying a drink, just be sure that you're still enjoying it though, and the people around you are also enjoying your company while you're drinking. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and as always, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Myprotein YouTube channel for more helpful content, and be sure to keep asking the team questions so we can keep providing you with more evidence-based answers.